Once upon a time, in the heart of a dense and peaceful forest, there was an old hollow tree where a large family of mice lived. They were happy and carefree, spending their days playing, storing grains, and enjoying each other's company. Among them was a wise old mouse named Elder Musu. He was respected by all for his experience and intelligence. Whenever trouble came, everyone would gather around him to seek guidance. Life in the tree was cheerful. Every night, the mice would sneak out to nearby farms to collect grains, and during the day they would play, dance, and sing. But as the saying goes, happiness never lasts forever. A new threat arrives. One day, a village cat named Shadowclaw came into the forest. She had been chased out of the village for stealing food and was now looking for a new place to hunt. Hungry and tired, she spotted the lively mouse colony. Her eyes sparkled with greed. "What a buffet of mice! This will be my paradise," she thought. She quietly settled into a cave near the old tree and waited for nightfall. The first attack. That very night, as the mice came out to play and collect food, Shadowclaw leapt from the shadows and caught 2 little mice. The rest screamed and ran for their lives back into the tree. The colony was in shock. Elder Musu called a meeting. "This cat is dangerous," he warned. "If we don't act now and stick together, she will wipe us out one by one." The younger mice were frightened, but looked to him for a solution. "What can we do?" one of them asked. "We need a way to know when the cat is near. Maybe we should tie a bell around her neck," a young mouse suggested. The room fell silent. It was a clever idea, but who will bell the cat? No one volunteered. The idea seemed brave, but almost impossible. Planning ahead. That night, a few brave mice went out to spy on the cat. They noticed that Shadowclaw changed her approach every night, sometimes from the bushes, sometimes from the treetops. This made them even more nervous, so Elder Musu came up with another idea. "We can't bell the cat easily, but we can blow a small whistle when she comes close. That way, everyone gets warned." The mice crafted a small whistle from a hollow reed that made a sharp sound like a bird when blown hard. Every night, 2 mice were sent on patrol duty. As soon as they spotted Shadowclaw, they would blow the whistle, and all mice would run to safety. Shadowclaw became frustrated. "How do these mice always escape? Are they psychic?" A clever cat's counterattack. One night, while hiding in the bushes, Shadowclaw noticed the mouse carrying the whistle. Aha, so this is their trick. The next night, she hid silently in a different spot and ambushed the patrol mouse before he could blow the whistle. That night, the warning never came. Several mice were caught off guard. Panic spread through the colony. "She's getting smarter," they cried. Elder Musu said calmly, "Then we must be smarter too. It's time for a bigger plan." Seeking wisdom, Musu remembered an old friend, Owl Baba, the wisest creature in the forest. He had lived for many years and knew the ways of all predators. That night, the fastest mouse named Chaklu was sent to meet Owl Baba. After hearing everything, Owl Baba said, "Use the cat's greed. Trap her with what she desires most, food." Chaklu returned with the message, and the mice began preparing a trap. The trap is set. The next day, several mice sat outside the tree with a huge pile of grains, pretending to argue loudly. "We need to move all this food somewhere safe. But what if the cat sees us?" Shadowclaw, hiding in the nearby bushes, heard everything. Her ears perked up. "So much food and no guards? I must act quickly." She pounced on the pile, but snap! Her paws got caught in a hidden trap the mice had built. Nets fell from the branches, ropes tangled her legs, and in seconds, she was tied up. Elder Musu stepped forward. "We never harmed you, yet you killed our young ones. Today, justice will be served." The mice called a grand forest meeting. Animals from all corners came: birds, squirrels, rabbits, even the deer. They decided, Shadowclaw is to be exiled. She will never enter this forest again. Ashamed and defeated, Shadowclaw limped away. Peace returns. The mice returned to their old lives, but now they were wiser and more careful. Patrols and whistles continued, and Elder Musu's guidance remained strong. From that day on, no predator dared mess with the clever mice of the old hollow tree.